Time now for the Morning Rush.
We're going to start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Our next big weather maker moves in today. The storm itself is going to sit off to the west, but with an incoming cold front, we'll have enough moisture to fire up some showers and storms to the south and east of the metro area later on tonight. And this coverage only continues to expand as we get into tomorrow. Crystal?
So much, Kristen. And we start with the breaking news we've been following all morning. Police in Des Moines, Iowa have identified the suspect shooter who killed 2 officers in an apparent ambush-style attack just into our newsroom. Des Moines Register reporter, breaking news reporter, is saying that the suspect is Scott Michael Green, 46-year-old Scott Michael Green. Local police say one of the officers was found shot to death in a neighborhood around 1 this morning. The second officer found dead nearby minutes later. Both officers were in their patrol cars when they were shot. We will continue to update you on the story throughout the morning.
As you wake up today, we're getting ready to follow the day's top local stories, and we'll start things with Fernanda Lopez. Fernanda?
Good morning, Adam. The latest report by the Independent Monitor, hired by APD to oversee APD's use of force policy, says it has a long ways to go. On special assignment reporter Matt Grubbs asked Police Chief Gordon Eden about the report. He says the department is making progress. The Monitor, though, says APD still is not holding officers accountable for the use of force. The report also says the city has compromised quality as it rushes to meet deadlines. More on Chief Eden's response to the report coming up in the Morning Rush.
This morning, we're still waiting to learn more about settlements MDC paid out due to misconduct. We requested the information yesterday after learning Bernalillo County is set to settle a civil lawsuit for more than $2 million. Corrections Officer Enoch Arvizo is at the center of that suit. He's accused of raping more than one inmate. Not only that, but we learned Arvizo has a shady past. A supervisor once warned him not to transport female inmates because he's accused of making advances towards them. Plus, Arvizo was previously fired for having sex with an inmate out on house arrest. You can see the full story on our app, KRQEnews.com as well. Crystal?
On to news happening now. The governor of Alabama now declaring a state of emergency following Monday's explosion and fire at the Colonial Pipeline outside Birmingham. The pipeline ruptured for the second time in just 2 months, the most recent when it was struck by a track home making repairs, killing 1 person. Officials remain concerned about shortages and price increases at the fuel pump along the East Coast.
An Albuquerque mother is ramping up her $4 million lawsuit against the city. It happened back in July of 2014 at a house party. Neighbors called police once things got out of control, but they never showed up until shots were fired. By then, 22-year-old Emilio Perez was dead. His mother claims APD didn't take neighbors' calls seriously. The city's legal department says it's reviewing those allegations.
This morning, the man accused of murdering a Carlsbad man remains locked up. Court documents say 22-year-old Austin Madrid beat 44-year-old Frederick Harris to death and dumped his body in a ditch and torched his car. The complaint states the 2 men were once co-workers. Madrid denies the allegations. Police say Madrid told them he was high on drugs and was drinking that night when he stumbled upon the body.
Today, Hillary Clinton heads to Nevada and the red state of Arizona with her lead over Donald Trump shrinking in national polls. The Republican nominee rallied support in Wisconsin, telling early voters they could switch their ballots from Clinton to him. It's one of several states that allows voters to change their early vote. Sarah?
As we reach the final stages of the election, the FBI continues its probe into the presidential candidates. Just yesterday, the FBI released documents from a 2001 investigation into Bill Clinton's controversial presidential pardon of Mark Rich. This just days after their investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails was reopened, discovering new emails linking her to Anthony Weiner. The FBI also investigating alleged connection between Russia and Donald Trump, which has revealed little. Crystal?
Sticking with political news happening soon, former New Mexico governor and Libertarian presidential candidate Gary Johnson will hold a rally here on the eve of Election Day. It will be at the Sandia Resort and Casino. Doors scheduled to open at 6 o'clock that evening. Johnson's typically gotten at least 10% in the polls right here in New Mexico. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index out of 4. We do have a slight chance of a few spot showers within the metro, but certainly not a threat. The bigger issue will be those canyon winds coming in later on tonight as that front pushes in. We're going to be looking at wind gusts up to about 50 miles per hour, but this will be mostly an overnight event into tomorrow, but better rain chances come as we finish up the work week. Crystal?
On to news happening soon. The aquarium at the Biopark is hosting another sleepover. November's theme at the aquarium, Sleeping with the Fishes. You can do just that on November 18th. You'll be able to visit the new and improved touch pool and watch a movie at the Aquarium Theater. It will cost you $30.
All right, let's get a look at traffic this morning. As you get ready to head out the door, we're nearing in on 7 o'clock here. Things are looking good across the metro. Everything's green. No major tie-ups reported. You may experience some slowdowns on some of the major interstates, but for now, we'll keep you posted if anything else comes up.
Big story everybody's talking about this morning. The World Series heads into Game 7 tonight. Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians tied at 3 games apiece. The Cubs defeated the Indians 9-3 in Game 6 last night. The winner-take-all showdown airs at 6 p.m. on Fox New Mexico. They're playing in Cleveland.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah, tickets to tonight's game. Pretty hefty.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, though. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Number 5, mystery solved. That creepy image of a so-called ghost at the UNM duck pond is nothing more than a publicity stunt, but it is pretty cool. We recently told you about thrill seekers who were blindfolded and recorded while walking across the bridge. Sometimes a ghostly girl would appear. That ghost is actually Valerie Perea, a junior at UNM, and she's very much alive. She was helping out Clay Space raise awareness for his short horror film.
And it worked. A lot of people are talking about it.
Still creepy.
Yeah, number 4 now. If you want to save money this holiday season, you may want to skip online shopping. A new survey says we spend more behind the screen than in person. The NPD group finds online shoppers are expected to spend an average of $710 this holiday season. That's compared to $440 for in-store shoppers.
At number 3, grab a jacket before you leave this morning. Much cooler to start the day, and even this afternoon will stay in the 60s. A mix of sun and clouds overhead today with some spotty showers likely to fire out over southern and eastern New Mexico. Gusty winds will hit us here in the metro overnight. We do expect better rain chances to move in tomorrow.
Number 2 this morning, New Mexico's grade for keeping teachers is not looking good. A new study says for school years 2011 to 2012 and 2012 to 2013, 23% of teachers in the state left their schools, making New Mexico the second highest state for teacher turnover. Arizona had the highest rate. The Albuquerque Teachers Union says the reasons include student testing and low salary. However, the PED secretary told the Journal that's not the case, adding that the problem is placing and matching teachers to the right job.
Number 1, a big talker this morning when it comes to Albuquerque police fixing its use of force problems. The latest report from the court-appointed monitor shows APD has a long way to go, but the police department insists they're making good progress. A few differences here. APD's chief says the report shows continued progress by tactical units and a department that is meeting its deadlines. However, in the report, the monitor criticized APD several times. For example, saying APD still does not routinely hold officers accountable when they use force. If you want to read the full report, find Matt Grubbs' special assignment on our website, KRQE.com.
We hope you'll join us on Fox New Mexico after this break. We're talking weekend events.
I'll see you on the other side.